Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanam Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Stadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha. Narayanam Gurum Vande Saranyam Bhakta Bandhavam Gauramanuvishtam Purnam Radha Dasyam Pradayakam Rupanugacharya Varyam Rupa Manjari Preshtakam Patita Pavana Bandhavam Yugacharya Narayanam Pancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gaura Twise Namaha. Shama Sundara Shikanda Shekara Ismirahasar Murali Manohara Radhikara Sikamam Kripanide Swapriya Charana Kinkarim Puru Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vrindai Tulasi Devi Ai Priyai Keshava Sacha Krishna Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavatyai Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramu Ramo Ramo Hare Hare. First of all, I begin offering my most humble obeisances to the dust of the lotus feet of Paramaradattama Shri Guru Pada Padma Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Ashtottara Sata Srimad Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayana Goswami Maharaj Srila Gurudeva. And to my most worshipable Shiksha and Sannyasa Guru Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Ashtottara Sata Srimad Srila Bhakti Vigyana Bharati Goswami Maharaj. And to all Shirupano Gauriya Guru Varga, all Tridandi Sannyasis, Brahmacharis, Vaishnavas, Vaishnavis, and to all the assembled devotees here today, my most respectful obeisances. So by the causeless mercy of Srila Gurudeva and all Mahabhagavatas Acharyas, we are able to assemble here one more time. Verse 42. Tvaya katitam makarnya mana prapting cha mahadavat avamanam cha dhoratmya vishmayam paramam yayuhu. When they came close to that gopi and with great effort brought her back to consciousness, she told them about all the honor and love that she received from Madhava. She also confided in them. I mischievously disrespected him, so he vanished. The gopis were extremely astonished to hear her words. So the commentary of Srila Jiva Goswami Pada Vaishnava Tushani. After this, the Sakhis, they came close to Radha, and in a mood of friendship, they tried to bring her back to consciousness. And they asked her why she was weeping and had fainted. Then, with her eyes full of tears, Shri Radhika replied, I don't know how I got separated from all of you. I was under some type of spell. And after walking for some time, I again got my self-awareness. Then I realized that I was alone with Madhava, roaming from forest to forest. Oh, my friends, what more can I say about Madhava? Even Lakshmi Devi wants to enjoy with him. This Madhava, who is the possessor of all wealth and good qualities. By his own will, that Madhava, he offered me respect and made me extremely fortunate. And after that, I became proud and my mood was not cooperative. And I deal with him in a very cunning way. So here, Srimati Radhika, she begins to explain to the gopis why she was there lying alone in the forest. And the gopis became extremely astonished to hear how actually Madhava is respected and abandoned Radha. So the gopis, they actually felt that Radha was very humble. And they used the word Dauratmya, which means that there was no crookedness in her. Actually, this word Dauratmya is actually referring to those who turn away from Krishna. Means those whose nature is wicked. But Radharani now was very far away from Krishna. So the use of Dauratmya in this case, it is simply to say that she was away from Krishna, but not in the sense of, in the bad sense. It means when you go distant from Krishna, it means Dauratmya. Dur means Atma means soul. So in this way, there were three causes of extreme astonishment. The first is that Krishna disappeared with Radha from the assembly of the gopis without anyone noticing. Instead of staying there with Radha, he actually took her away. So the pastimes of Krishna dealing with Radha is extremely incomprehensible if you compare to his dealings with the other gopis. And also, Radha even became sulky in man. So second reason is that among millions of gopis, no one received as much honor as Radha received. And the third astonishing cause is that after giving so much respect to Radha, he insulted her and left her alone. So if you use the common sense, you can never imagine that Krishna could act like this. In this way, these are the three reasons why the gopis became so astonished. Now the commentary of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Sarartha Darshini. When the gopis found Srimati Radhika on the ground, they began to cry loudly and fan her. So when she returned to consciousness, they asked her, "Oh Sakhi, please tell us what happened." Then she answered, "Oh my dear friends, I don't know how I got separated from all of you. I was actually bewildered and not in control of what I was doing. But I am very much aware that I received a great honor, but later was very much insulted. And the reason for this is my own crookedness. Krishna neglected and insulted millions and millions of gopis like you. And he left all of you burning the fire of separation, while I alone received all the good fortune. Actually, this is Krishna's cheating behavior. Although I am insignificant, still I told the son of the king, I cannot walk any further. You should carry me wherever you want. This is my audaciousness, and therefore I have to suffer with this dishonor. So in this way, my heart is aggrieved with these two reasons. So actually, Radharani, she's expressing her sorrow and resentment for her beloved Krishna, actually to pacify the other gopis. Therefore, Shukadeva Goswami, he used the word Dauratmya to express Radharani's feelings. So the meaning of Dauratmya is that the soul of that Ramani is distant from Krishna. Or Shri Krishna, who is the Atma of that Ramani, Shri Radha, is far away from her. Therefore, she is feeling separation, which is Duratma or Dauratmya. This Dauratmya is to be understood as distance, and it means the synonymous of separation from Krishna. So the actual definition of Dauratmya is the misery derived from separation from Krishna. So after hearing this narration, all the Sakhis, they enter in an ocean of astonishment. And then they told to Srimati Radhika, "My dear Sakhi, your good fortune is proper. There was no duplicitous behavior on the part of Krishna. You are like the Swadhina Bhartrika, the heroine who can order your beloved due to being tired after so much amorous pastimes. And it's also not improper. All of this happened to enhance the rasa. However, the Anukula Nayaka, the favorable hero, will not disobey his mistress. So to throw you in such a state of misery is against rasa, and his conduct was inappropriate. How astonishing is that Krishna, who is the crest jewel of all topmost rasikas, behaved in this manner. He insulted his mistress by abandoning her, and this is a matter of great surprise for the Sakhis. So again, I want you to pay attention to this shloka. I think in our last lecture, I explained about the meanings of Madhava and Madhavi. Madhavi meaning the Swadhina Bhartrika, the heroine who controls the hero. And Madhava, who is with Madhavi, means who is being controlled, who is the Anukula Nayaka, Dhir Lalit Anukula Nayaka. So here the shloka is mentioning the name of Madhava. And in the both commentaries of Jiva Goswami and Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, they call Srimati Radhika as Swadhina Bhartrika. So when Radha gave order to Krishna, please you carry me around, she is in that mood of controlling, Swadhina Bhartrika mood. So she is Madhavi. So therefore they are addressing Krishna as Madhava in the verse, because he is with Madhava. But what is so astonishing, now they have brought this point, what is so astonishing and surprising is that Madhava is supposed to follow the order of Madhavi. But what happened? He didn't follow, he disappeared. So this is the main point that is being discussed here. Try to understand. Now the verse 43. Tato Vishambhanam Chandra Jyotsna Javad Bhavyate Tama Pravishtam Alaksha Tato Nivavrita Striyaha. The Brajadevis continued searching for Shri Krishna in the deep forest as far as the light of the moon could penetrate. Finding that the woods were too dense and dark to go further, they realized, if we keep searching here, then he will go into hiding in an even deeper part of the forest. Therefore, they turned back. So now the commentary of Srila Jiva Goswami Pada Vaishnava Toshani. So then now the Sakhis, they pacified Radha, who was suffering in separation from Krishna. Now with great impatience, they gathered together and again started searching for Krishna. They walked as deep as the moonlight allowed them to walk in the forest. And they could see Krishna's movements by his footprints. Then it begins to become dark, the forest. Then the gopis, they decide to come back. It's a very thick, dense forest. So much, the trees are so close to each other that even the sun and the moon rays cannot penetrate it. And even his footprints were not more able to be seen because there was no more path. He was just walking, stepping on the tree's roots. So the gopis, they thought, in order to avoid Krishna going in a very dangerous dark forest, better we come back now. So now the commentary of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur Sarata Darshini. So all the Sakhis, they took Radha by the hand and picked her up. Collectively, they again started searching for Krishna. They searched for him as long as the moonlight allowed in the dense forest. In Vishnu Purana, it says that Krishna entered a very thick forest where the moonlight cannot penetrate and his footprints were not visible. So the gopis thought that Krishna is running away from us, and he must be exhausted from walking so much in the forest. So upon realizing this, the gopis, they felt pain and they went back. Vanchakalpatarvesha kripa sindhu bevacha patitaram pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.